Hi, everybody. This is Nanette, the Life Enrichment Director here at Touchmark on Saddle Drive, and I am coming to you today so that we can come together and play Touchmark Tuesday Trivia. So, if you haven't played with us before, down by the front desk there is a paper holder that has our rules for Touchmark Trivia inside of it there. They're pretty basic rules. The biggest rule we have is just to play along and have fun. That's really what I want people to do. If you have fun, answer the questions honestly, and pick up an official answer sheet, which is on the flip side of our rules for Touchmark Trivia. It's like a two-sided thing. There's an answer sheet here. You can fill in your answers. It makes it a little bit easier. We do 4 rounds of 10, and this just gives you a place to write down your answers and to keep track of your score. And there's a place up here for you to put your name and apartment number. So I need that so that if you participate with us, I can give you a prize. And I really like to do that. We just basically give out candy prizes, but it's kind of fun to get a prize at your door for participating. So all you have to do is turn in your completed answer sheet to me, either through the front desk or you can leave it here in my office on the second floor. You don't get extra credit if you get them all right, so it doesn't do you any good to research them. And if you get them all wrong, you still get the same prize. So have fun, play along. If you don't want to turn in an answer sheet, if you just want to play along with us in the afternoon and shout out the answers at your TV, that's great too. I hope you have a great time doing that. So there's our Touchmark Tuesday Trivia rules. Have a paper and pencil or pen handy. And I'm going to start our round 1. So it's 4 rounds of 10 questions around. And I am going to start with this. So round 1, question 1. Here we go. The first question is, what country are you far from if you're a long way from Tipperary? So question number 1. What country are you far from if you're a long way from Tipperary? Write your answer down. And you don't have to use an answer sheet. You could just write down, use a plain piece of paper too, and I accept that just fine. All right, question number 2. I think I've asked this before, but what U.S. city is known as the beer capital of the world? And I don't take points off for spelling, so you don't have to spell it right, as long as you know what your answer was. So question number 2, what U.S. city is known as the beer capital of the world? Question number 3, what Brothers Grimm character is renowned for her long, long golden hair? What Brothers Grimm character is renowned for her long, long golden hair? What is that character's name? All right, question number 4. What bird became extinct in 1681? You do have to spell this one right. Question number 4. What bird became extinct in 1681? All right, we're on to question number 5. Question 5. What instrument are there 2 of in a string quartet? So question number 5. What instrument are there 2 of in a string quartet? All right, question number 6. How many people are surveyed for each Family Feud question? If you've ever watched Family Feud, they say the survey says, and then they point up to the board and they show the answer. So question number 6, how many people are surveyed for each Family Feud question? All right, now we're on question number 7. What language was most of the original Old Testament written in? That's a good one. Number 7, what language was most of the Old Testament written in? The Old Testament of the Bible. What was it written in? All right, we're now on to question number 8. What amphibian's eye goes into the witch's brew in the play, Shakespeare play Macbeth? Do you remember the witches? There's 3 witches, and they're making a witch's brew. They're adding ingredients. So number 8, what amphibian's eye, just one, goes into the witch's brew in the Shakespearean play Macbeth? All right, number 9. What southwestern state's flag features an Indian sun symbol? Well, your choices are limited if you know your southwestern states. All right, so question number 9. What southwestern state's flag features the Indian sun symbol? And now we're on question number 10. Last question of round 1. What alcoholic spirit is sometimes called juniper juice? All right, question number 10. What alcoholic spirit is sometimes called juniper juice? All right, let's go back and review. So I didn't tell you that at the beginning. I forgot. I read each question twice, and then we go back and review, and I give you the answers. You have to self-correct, mark your answers down if you got them right or wrong, and then how many you got right at the end of each round. We shoot for about 50%. So if you can get 20 out of 40 questions, you're doing awesome. Like I said, I'm not the teacher. I'm not giving you a grade. I give you a prize for participating with me. All right, so let's go back to the answers here. Question 1, I asked, what country are you far from if you're a long way from Tipperary? So that's a song, A Long Way from Tipperary. I'm not a good singer, but the answer to that is Ireland. You are far away from Ireland if you're a long way from Tipperary. So Ireland is the answer to number 1. Number 2, what U.S. city is known as the beer capital of the world? Where do they make a lot of beer? Or where did they make a lot of beer traditionally? Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So Milwaukee is the answer to number 2. Number 3, what Brothers Grimm character was renowned for her long, long golden hair? If you remember the fairy tale, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your golden hair. So Rapunzel is the answer to number 3. Number 4, what bird became extinct in 1681? That would have been the dodo bird. So the dodo bird became extinct in 1681. Number 5, what instruments are there 2 of in a string quartet? There are 2 violins in a string quartet. So I think there's 2 violins. I want to say a viola and a cello, typically. So 2 violins is the answer, violins. All right, number 6, I ask, how many people are surveyed for each Family Feud question? If you've ever watched that show, you know 100 people were surveyed and gave these answers. So 100 is the answer to number 6. Number 7, what language was most of the original Old Testament of the Bible written in? It was written in Hebrew. It's the Old Testament, for Pete's sake. So it was written in Hebrew. So Hebrew is the answer to number 7. Number 8, what amphibian's eye went into the witch's brew in the Shakespearean play Macbeth? If you remember, it was Eye of Newt. So Newt is the amphibian who gave an eye to the witch's brew. Eye of Newt, and I can't remember what else was in it. I'd have to read it. But Eye of Newt is number 8. Number 9, what southwestern state's flag has an Indian sun symbol? That would be the flag of New Mexico. If you remember, it's that very bright colored one, blue and yellow and red. It's very pretty. So New Mexico is the answer to number 9. And number 10, what alcoholic spirit is sometimes known or called juniper juice? I don't like it. It is gin. Gin. Oh, I shouldn't say that. There's a lime gin that I like. So gin is also sometimes called juniper juice. All right, so that was our first round of 10 questions. Correct those, put down however many you got right or wrong. That would be great. And we're going to go on to round 2. I got feedback from last week and heard that my questions were way too hard. So hopefully these are a nice happy medium. I want a little bit of a challenge, not too easy, not too hard. All right, round 2, question number 1. First question is, what became an established literary genre over 50 years ago when the book The Time Machine was written? So what became an established literary genre over 50 years ago after the book The Time Machine was written? What genre? And now we have that genre of movies and all of that. So, all right, question number 2. What Clint Eastwood character gave the world the line, "Go ahead, make my day"? What character said that? You can picture Clint Eastwood. He's in a movie. And what movie character was he playing when he gave the world the line, "Go ahead, make my day"? I'm not very good at imitating Clint Eastwood, but that's question 2. All right, question number 3. Complete this phrase. Jack of all trades and what comes after that? So complete this phrase. Jack of all trades and what comes after that? All right, that's question 3. All right, question number 4. What Ivy League school does the Massachusetts Institute of Technology share the Charles River waterfront with? I hope you know your Ivy League schools. All right, what Ivy League school does the Massachusetts Institute of Technology share the Charles River waterfront with? All right, question number 5. What corporation, known for its photocopiers, takes its name from the Greek word for dry? That's question number 5. What corporation, known for its photocopiers, takes its name from the Greek word for dry? That's question 5. All right, question number 6. What member of a soccer team is the only one allowed to pick up the ball on the field? Which member of the team? So, question number 6. What member of a soccer team is the only one allowed to pick up the ball on the field? What position is that? All right, question number 7. What beach saw the heaviest resistance on D-Day? All right, Bruce said this one would be way too easy. I disagreed and I put it on here. So question number 7. What beach saw the heaviest resistance on D-Day? All right, question number 8. We're on 8. What common dog's name comes from the Latin word meaning "I trust"? All right, question number 8. What common dog's name? I don't know if I hear it as much anymore. Everybody names their dog Buddy. Yeah, well, okay. Anyway, question number 8. What common dog's name comes from the Latin word meaning "I trust"? All right, question number 9. What creatures were often pictured on ancient coins to suggest that they be spent wisely? I did not know this one. I guessed correctly, but anyway, question number 9. What creatures were often pictured on ancient coins to suggest that they be spent wisely? All right, that's question 9. Number 10. This is the last question in the round. What vegetable dish combined with corned beef and cheese makes up a Reuben sandwich? I don't like Reubens. All right, question number 10. What vegetable dish combines with corned beef and cheese on rye bread to make a Reuben sandwich? What ingredient am I missing for a Reuben sandwich? That's question 10. And you don't have to spell it right. Okay, let's go back and review our 10 questions here in round 2. So the first question that I asked was, what became an established literary genre more than 50 years ago when the Time Machine was written? That might be an old question because I think it was longer ago than that. So the answer is science fiction. That's the literary genre that was established with the book The Time Machine. So science fiction, now it's a big section in the library, but science fiction. And then we have science fiction movies and all of that. So the genre, science fiction. All right, question 2. What Clint Eastwood movie character gave the world the line, "Go ahead, make my day"? Anybody remember that movie? I think the movie was actually like Sudden Impact or something. But the character that Clint Eastwood played was Dirty Harry. Dirty Harry Callahan was the character that he played. So Dirty Harry. And that might have been the name of like a subsequent movie, but Dirty Harry is the name. Question number 3 was, complete this phrase. Jack of all trades and master of none. That's what completes the phrase. So if you've ever heard that saying, it's Jack of all trades and master of none. Maybe that's me. Yeah, I'm a Jack of all trades. All right, so that was question 3. Question number 4. What Ivy League school does the Massachusetts Institute of Technology share the Charles River waterfront with? That is so easy. It's in Boston. MIT and Harvard share the Charles River waterfront there in Boston. So Harvard is the answer to number 4. All right, question number 5. What corporation, known for its photocopiers, that was the big clue, takes its name from the Greek word for dry? Well, the corporation is Xerox, and the basis of that word is Xera, like xeriscaping is the dry landscaping. So Xerox is the name that the company that I was looking for, Xerox. Number 6, what member of a soccer team is the only one allowed to pick up the ball on the playing field? The goalkeeper, the goalie, if you want to go with that. But the goalkeeper is the only one who's allowed to pick up the ball on the field during play. All right, number 7, what beach saw the heaviest resistance on D-Day? Oh, it was the U.S.'s beach, Omaha Beach. Hopefully everybody knew Omaha. And then I had to try to remember all the other beaches, Omaha, Juneau, I can't remember them all, I'm sorry. All right, but Omaha Beach is the answer to number 7. All right, number 8, what common dog's name comes from the Latin word meaning I trust? Oh, it's the traditional dog's name, Fido, like Fidelis, fidelity, all of that. So Fido is the traditional dog's name that means I trust. Your dog should trust you. All right, question number 9. What creatures were often pictured on ancient coins to suggest that they be spent wisely? You might have just taken a stab in the dark and gotten it correct. Owls. Owls were pictured on ancient coins to suggest that they be spent wisely. So owl is the answer to number 9. And number 10, what vegetable dish combines with corned beef and cheese, the rye bread, what else? Thousand Island dressing to make a Reuben sandwich. What am I missing? Sauerkraut. I'm not a Reuben sandwich eater. I don't really like them. So sauerkraut is the answer to number 10. And that is the end of round 2. So we've done 20 questions so far. Now we're going to head to round 3, our next 10 questions. So take a little breath and get ready for the next round. Question number 1, round 3. Here we go. What country's foreign intelligence agency is called Mossad? Okay, that's question number 1. What country's foreign intelligence agency is called Mossad? Write down that answer. All right, question number 2. What kind of a root flavors root beer? Oh, I love a root beer float. It goes so well. Vanilla ice cream, root beer. So the question is, what kind of a root flavors root beer? Gives it that distinctive root beer taste. What kind of root? All right, question number 3. What state is home to the Pocono Mountains? The Poconos. I think I've driven through them, I think. So what state is home to the Pocono Mountains or the Poconos? That's question number 3. Question number 4. What is the oldest man-made metal? So question 4. What is the oldest man-made metal? So they made an alloy. They mixed 2 metals together, melted them together. All right, that was 4. Number 5. What is the prime shaper of landscape? So what gives the earth its shape, its peaks and its valleys and its all the landscape? What is the prime shaper of landscape? That's question number 5. All right, question number 6. What ancient city on the Aegean Sea was Helen the queen of? Oh, everybody should know that she was the most beautiful woman in the world, they said. So, question number 6. What ancient city on the Aegean Sea was Helen the queen of? Helen was queen of some city on the Aegean Sea. All right, that was number 6. Number 7. Where in a baseball stadium do relief pitchers warm up? Oh, we don't really get baseball this year. A little 60 games or something like that. But question number 7, where in a baseball stadium do relief pitchers warm up? What's that specific place called where they practice throwing the ball and they get their shoulder warmed up? All right, question number 8. Gemelli, rigatoni, and orzo are all types of what? Gemelli, rigatoni, and orzo are all types of what? Write down that answer. All right, we're on to question number 9. Hydrodynamics and hydrokinetics both refer to the study or the science of what? I'll give it to you again. Listen close. Hydrodynamics and hydrokinetics both refer to the study or the science of what? So listen to the root of that. Hydrodynamics and hydrokinetics. All right, that was question 9. Last question in round 3. Question 10. What is another name for the bunker on a golf course? What else do you call the bunker? In fact, it's probably what I would call it. I wouldn't call it the bunker. So what other name does the bunker have if you're playing golf? That's question number 10. The bunker is also known as what? All right, that was our 10 questions. Let's go over those answers. So question 1, I said, what country's foreign intelligence agency is also called Mossad? Israel. Oh, this is right. The Mossad, yes. Everybody's kind of scared of the Mossad. So that would be the answer to number 1. Israel is the answer. All right, question number 2. What kind of root flavors the soft drink root beer? Root beer gets its flavor from the sarsaparilla root. I know, there is sarsaparilla soda, which is root beer. Root beer is sarsaparilla soda. It's just easier to say root beer. So sarsaparilla is the answer to number 2. All right, question number 3. What state is home to the Pocono Mountains? The Poconos. All the people in New York and New Jersey go to the Poconos to vacation. Where are the Poconos? Pennsylvania. They're in Pennsylvania. That's kind of the coal country. Well, the start of the coal country for Pennsylvania. So the Poconos, Pennsylvania. All right, question number 4. What is the oldest man-made metal in the world? So if you know your ages, the Bronze Age, so bronze is the oldest metal. Bronze is a compilation of copper and tin, if I remember correctly. Copper and tin, you melt them together. They were easy to get, easy to melt. So bronze was the early metal. All right, the next one, number 5. What is the prime shaper of landscape? Well, there's only so many things that shape the landscape. The prime shaper, water. Hope you didn't say earthquakes or anything. No. Water shapes the landscape. That's the primary shaper, not wind, not anything else. Water is the answer. All right, number 6. What ancient city on the Aegean Sea was Helen the queen of? Helen of Troy, the most beautiful woman in the world at that time, they said. Helen of Troy. So Troy is the answer to number 6. All right, number 7. Where in a baseball stadium do relief pitchers warm up? So relief pitchers, of course, warm up in the bullpen. The bullpen is where relief pitchers warm up. They always talk about who's in the bullpen, who are they going to replace the pitcher with. So the bullpen is number 7. Number 8, gemelli, rigatoni, and orzo are all kinds of what? Well, I gave you some hard ones. I could have said spaghetti, macaroni, and fettuccine are all types of what? They're all types of pasta. There's lots of types of pasta out there. I just picked 3 hard ones that you don't see as often. So gemelli, rigatoni, and orzo are all types of pasta. All right, number 9. Hydrodynamics and hydrokinetics both refer to the study or the science of what? They are about, both of them are about the study and science concerning the motion or movement of fluids or liquids. So the motion of water, how things flow, that is hydrodynamics and hydrokinetics. So water and motion are the 2 things, or fluids and movement, however you want to put it. Those would be what those 2 sciences are concerned with. All right, so number 10, the answer is, or let's see, the question was, what is another name for the bunker on a golf course? It's where you never want to be. You never want to be in the bunker. The bunker is a sand trap, and that's what I would call it. I don't think I call it the bunker normally, but a bunker is the same as a sand trap. All right, that was round 3. We're done with that. On to round 4, final round, our last 10 questions. And here we go. Question number 1. What sequined-suited musician used to play the piano by the light of a candelabra? What was his name? Oh, I gave you half the clue right there. What sequin-suited musician used to play the piano by the light of a candelabra? You can remember, he's a big personality, so you can remember him. All right, question number 2. What lawn game uses wickets, mallets, and wooden balls? What lawn game uses wickets, mallets, and wooden balls? What's the name of that lawn game? All right, question number 3. What island is John F. Kennedy International Airport located on? That's question number 3. What island is John F. Kennedy International Airport located on? Question number 4. What is the common term for a 2-wheeled vehicle that has both a motor and pedals? So what is the common term for a 2-wheeled vehicle that has both a motor and pedals? What do we call that vehicle? All right, question number 5. What is the term for a stretch of water that appears to be in front of you, but really isn't? Oh, you would see this in the desert a lot. All right, what is that term for a stretch of water that appears to be in front of you, but really isn't? What is that phenomena called? All right, that was question 5. Question number 6. What kind of makeup do women wear, and men too, I guess, could wear it, do people wear to make their eyelashes look longer and thicker? What kind of makeup? That's what I'm looking for. So number 6, what kind of makeup do people wear to make their eyelashes look longer and thicker? All right, number 7. Who, in a nursery rhyme, laughed when the cow jumped over the moon? Who laughed when the cow jumped over the moon? You might have to say it in your head. But question number 7 in the nursery rhyme, who laughed when the cow jumped over the moon? All right, we're on question number 8. What president was nicknamed Old Hickory? So question number 8. What president was nicknamed Old Hickory? I don't know why. Maybe he carried a hickory stick. I don't know. All right. Question number 9. What kind of farm animals are Chester Whites, Spotteds, and Tamworths? What kind of farm animals are all those? They're breeds of that farm animal. So what kind of farm animals are Chester Whites, Spotteds, and Tamworths? I've never raised them. All right, question number 10. This is the last question of our round. What breed of dog is famed for rescuing stranded skiers in the Swiss Alps? What breed of dog do we associate with rescues in the Swiss Alps? Write that breed down. All right, I do have a bonus question. So you can just write this bonus question down at the bottom of your sheet of paper. You don't get anything for getting the bonus question, other than I had one extra question, so I'm asking it. All right, the bonus question is, what is the game in which it doesn't matter whether the players are ready or not? So that's the bonus question. What is the game in which it doesn't matter whether the players are ready or not? That's a bonus question. All right, let's go back and review our last 10 questions here. Question number 1, I asked, what sequin-suited musician used to play the piano by the light of a candelabra? Oh, do you remember that character playing the piano? That would have been Liberace. You don't have to spell it right. Liberace is the answer to number 1. Number 2, what lawn game uses wickets, mallets, and wooden balls? Well, I'm trying to get everybody to go out on Sunday afternoons and play it with Bailey, but that lawn game would be croquet. Croquet is the lawn game with wickets, mallets, and wooden balls. All right, question number 3. What island is John F. Kennedy International Airport on? So JFK is located on Long Island. It's not on Manhattan Island. It's on Long Island. Long Island is how you have to say it. It's Long Island. All right, that's my best Northeastern accent. Okay, number 4. What is the term for a two-wheeled vehicle that has both a motor and pedals? Well, they were very popular back in the 70s. They are mopeds. So motor, pedals, mopeds. If you remember people riding those during the gas crisis, they kind of came back a little bit, but a moped is the answer to number 4. Number 5, what is the term for a stretch of water that appears to be in front of you, but really isn't? And you see it in the heated desert. That would be called a mirage. A mirage is the answer to number 5. Number 6, what kind of makeup do people wear to make their eyelashes look thicker and longer? Of course, that makeup would be mascara. Maybe men don't know that. I don't know. But mascara is the answer to number 6. Oh, we should say it like they say it in the commercials. Mascara. Don't say that. It's mascara. Okay, number 7. Who in a nursery rhyme laughed when the cow jumped over the moon? Oh, hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed. The little dog is who laughed. So number 7, little dog. All right, number 8, what president was dubbed Old Hickory? Maybe he was inflexible. I don't know. Old Hickory, of course, was Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson was known as Old Hickory. That was number 8. Number 9, what kind of farm animals are Chester Whites, Spotteds, and Tamworths. That's 3 breeds of pigs. Pigs are Chester Whites and Tamworths. Pigs. I know. I like those stripy ones, those Oreo cookie pigs. I like the Oreo cookie cows too. But anyway, pigs is the answer to number 9. Number 10, what breed of dog is famed for rescuing stranded skiers in the Swiss Alps? Of course, we all picture that big Saint Bernard with the little cask of brandy attached to his neck or something. But Saint Bernards, you could say Bernese mountain dogs, but that's in the Bernese mountains, not Swiss Alps. So Saint Bernard is the answer to number 10. All right, and then we had our bonus question, which was, what is the game in which it doesn't matter whether the players are ready or not? Okay, I said it like that to give you a clue, because if you are playing the game of hide and seek, then you would say, ready or not, here I come. So hide and seek was the answer to the last question. So whether you're ready or not, we're done with our trivia for today. I hope you enjoyed the questions. Please turn in your sheets to me. I want to see who's playing and who's enjoying them, and give me some feedback. If my questions are too hard, let me know. If they're too easy, let me know that too. So have a great Tuesday, or we do replay trivia on Thursday. If you're watching on Thursday, you can still fill out the sheet and turn it in. I would love that. Have a great week, and I'll try to make sure we've got it ready for next week. Take care.